Hello everyone, and today will be an overview of the SGD Studio Tifa Lockheart. I got mine from DaWeebstore online. This is from a new studio over in China. Of course, a lot of their kind of verbiage and hyperbole also apes a little bit of J&D Studio as well, with using the hyperreal verbiage and things of that nature. However, this figure is a little different. This one is actually a edition size of 1999 pieces. This one is particular 1223. The big rumor is that their next figure will be 2B from Nier Automata, so that'll be interesting. I was kind of hoping they would continue the Final Fantasy VII line. The figure itself was unfortunately not packaged as well as I had hoped. I did see some other YouTube videos, and the head was actually packaged better. Mine did not have any covering, did not have any of the styrofoam, so it was knocked around quite loose into the package, but fortunately it did arrive safe. And it was actually sealed, so it was probably quickly packed from SGD Studio. After futzing with the hair a little bit, of course brushing it will pull some of that rooted hair out. The figure itself does have a good likeness when it comes to the video game character, at least for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. The silicone skin is, of course, silicone, medical grade. It does show blemishes, also some vein work. So considering, and honestly, I don't have any TB League or Phison figures, so this is actually my first foray into a full silicone body, but bodes well. The costume, or at least the rest of the costume, is made of high quality leather. As you can see here, that is the skirt. Fortunately, no pleather. Real metal buckles, zippers. The gloves and armaments are sculpted. The boots themselves are fully leather. Here is the materia wrist guard, made out of plastic or some type of resin, but more than likely plastic. As I mentioned, the boots are full leather, not pleather, with actual shoelaces on them, and the bottoms themselves and the feet fit right in. It was easy to do. And coming up next, we've taken a look at the wrist guard, which was changed. Originally, it was just more of a kind of a slip-on, and so this is more of an actual sculpted and painted, a little bit of wear and tear. We've also got her skirt, again, full leather, metal studding, belt clips, pockets, zipper, so you can actually unzip, and then zip it back up. Otherwise, it'd be very hard to get it on the figure itself. Here's a closer look at that medical grade silicone. There are, of course, blemishes to the skin, some skin work. You can see some of the details there. Very well detailed. This, of course, is zoomed up, so otherwise you wouldn't see it normally. The fingers are articulated. There is a small metal, I guess, skeleton underneath for the fingers, so they will pose along with the rest of the body. And the figure itself with the rest of the costume pack on. I think they did a wonderful job, and this is an excellent statue to get / figure. You would have to be careful with the joints. They are pretty stiff, and since you can't see what the rotation points are, you could accidentally snap it, so I would be careful when posing your figure / statue. Again, it looks great in natural lighting and also indoor lighting as well. There is a peg that affixes to the back, which, of course, this being a silicone body with a metal endoskeleton, this was probably the best way to make sure that the statue / figure is able to stand up and not fall over. Another look at the eyes. They're not made of glass. They are movable. You have to use a kind of a metal sharp object to kind of move them around. I'm just going to tilt mine and keep it as is, as I don't want to scratch the eyes. Again, I did have to comb the hair a bit as it was tossed around in the box, but otherwise completely matches what I feel the Final Fantasy Remake Tifa character as shown in the latest PS4, PS5 game. So I am glad to have this as part of my collection. Supposedly the big rumor is that they'll be doing 2B from Nier Automata as their next figure / statue, though I would have preferred either Aerith or Cloud, or even, oh goodness, I don't know, maybe another video game heroine like, say, Chun-Li, or even say Laura Croft. But this is a very impressive figure, especially if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII, and I am of course a fan, and same with Tifa as well. So I am glad to add this to my collection. I do want to thank everyone for watching this short overview of the SGD Studio Tifa Lockheart / 1/3 to 1/2 scale. It does scale pretty well with my other 1/2 scale statues, my Queen Studios Joker and also Aquaman. She comes to about just under shoulder height, so about right for what I figured she would be.